What's up, everybody? Zachary Taylor here with Carson, Hutton, and Katy Popovitch. We're here to preview the 2022 Women's National Ice Hockey Tournament. Carson, Ohio State made it to the tournament. They're the number one seed. How did they get here?
That's a good question. So they have a 29-6 record and finished 21-6 in the Big Ten. They're coming off two big wins. They defeated Wisconsin in the WCHA final face-off 2-1. Followed that up beating a really good Minnesota team 3-2 in overtime in the championship game. This team's very streaky. There's a lot to like about them. They started the year on a 6-game win streak, followed that up with an 8-game win streak middle of the season. They're currently on a 7-game win streak, so there's a lot to like there. How they're doing this is their offense. They're averaging 4.74 goals a game, nearly triple what they're allowing. So that's if you're scoring 3 times as many goals as your opponent, you're winning a lot of games, that's for sure. And how they're doing that is they're shooting the puck. They're doubling their opponent's shots. They're shooting 42 shots a game, as opposed to only 21 for the other teams. They're getting on the front foot early. They're scoring first in 25 of their 34 games, so they're getting that lead and they're holding on to it. Then lastly, they lead the entire NCAA in power play percentage, converting on 36% of their power plays, which is nearly 5% better than the next best team. They will continue their season on Saturday in the regional final, and they're hosting an NCAA tournament game for the first time, so that's really exciting.
Yeah, it's awesome that the tournament runs through OSU this year. I think that's great. They'll be playing the winner of the regional semifinal between Syracuse and Quinnipiac. That takes place Thursday, March 10th. 2 other regional semifinals also go on Thursday, March 10th, and that's Harvard versus Minnesota Duluth up in Ritter Arena, as Minnesota grabbed the 2nd seed, even since they lost to Ohio State, in the final face-off championship that you were just talking about in overtime. And then the 3rd regional semifinal will be between Carson and Wisconsin, also March 10th. That will be at Boston, Massachusetts, home of Northeastern, who grabbed the 3rd seed. There are only 5 seeded teams in the NCAA Women's Tournament. The other ones were Yale at the 5th seed. And they'll be going to Colgate and playing them, which is a rematch of the ECAC hockey champion. Definitely going to be a good game. Saturday, March 12th, they talked about Ohio State will be at OSU Ice Rink hosting the winner of Syracuse and Quinnipiac. Minnesota will be hosting the winner of Harvard and Minnesota Duluth. Northeastern will be hosting Carson versus Wisconsin. Katy, Ohio State comes as the number 1 seed. They've been, as Carson just talked about, they've been really, really powerful on the offensive side. Do you look for that to continue throughout the tournament?
Absolutely, and I think, like Carson mentioned, that power play is going to be crucial. I mean, we saw Sophie Jakes in that incredible overtime power play goal in the final face-off. I think the offense is so crucial, especially, if you look at the lines and the depth that OSU has, that Shepherd's DeGeorge line is just incredible. I think that offense is going to be a huge thing. And then we also look at goaltending, Amanda Thiele, a sophomore, stepping in and, being that goalie. I think that the goaltending and the offense is both crucial in this series.
Good. Ohio State will be looking to make it to the 2022 NCAA Women's Frozen Four, which will be held in Penn State at the Pegula Ice Arena, March 18th through the March 20th.